It's recording.
It is recording. There we go.
All right, guys. It's your girl Gigi. I'm here with Lulu and Lala at the KTU radio station.
How are you? How is
I'm
everyone?
so excited because, I grew up in a Latina home, which meant a lot of Telemundo and Univision.
Oh my God, tell me about it, girl.
Of course, you guys are probably familiar with it. And of course, that means I remember you guys from Nuestra Belleza Latina.
Woo, back in the day.
I can't believe you said from 2007.
That was when we did Nuestra Belleza Latina, which, by the way, was the first year.
Yeah.
It was back in
feel like
2007. We were in the same group as Alejandra.
It does not feel like it. I feel like that was like maybe 5 years ago.
I know, time flies.
Good times. We have so many good memories from that show.
And since you ladies have grown so much, look at you now. You're like taking over.
Look
We're
at us
trying.
now.
We're trying to take over.
What have you learned from being in the industry?
Well, it's a fun industry, but it was a journey. It's been a journey, and it's been a hard one. It's not easy. It's a lot of fun. You do get the perks
But I
of
think,
going to after parties and getting to know the artist and establishing relationships.
but one of the things we've learned is to just be patient, and
Yes.
you have to have really, really good work ethics. Like
Yeah.
if you're not willing to put in the work, then
and the time.
And the
There's
time.
going to be a lot of time. Well, there was a lot of times where our friends would be going out and we'd be stuck in the studio or home. So
and because we've traveled a lot, we've missed baby showers or birthday parties and stuff like
yeah,
that.
so it's a lot of time away from your friends and family, and it's the only way to do it. You're not going to get
anywhere if you are partying it up and you're not willing to put in the work. Late hours. There's a lot of writing involved as well.
Yeah, it's a new era, before, like when we were listening to radio, when we were in school, it wasn't so much of the Instagram and the
Social
Twitters
media, that
and the
didn't even
Facebook.
exist.
It
Now
didn't.
social media runs everything.
Now you have to be social. Now you have to be on Instagram because you set appointments like that, So if you're in class, like if you're in college and you're in class and you can't listen to the radio, but you put up a post like, hey, we're giving away tickets, then you can give a heads up and they'll tune in. Or go to the bathroom or whatever, you know what I mean? What else? Patience, I think, is the main thing.
Key.
When we first started at Univision,
We were impatient. We're like, when are we going to get our big break? Like, when is it ever going to happen for us? And we'd get so frustrated.
it's been 3 or 4 years already. Like, what's going on?
But it's a slow and steady race,
Now, luckily, you guys have each other. Obviously, you guys are twins.
Actually, I'm going to stop you right there.
No?
It's like because
we're
always,
twins?
Yeah, and we're always together. We live together. We work together. Basically, it's like I'm by myself because there's nothing that she can't tell me that I haven't experienced with her. So if she's like, "Oh, how was your day?" Well, the same as yours. You were right there.
Oh my God, I never thought about it like
Yeah.
that.
So, I mean, it is a plus because we always do have each other. But at the
Right.
same time, it's like,
We're alone. Like it's just
It's like win one.
we're alone. Yeah.
Oh my God, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, having a twin must be so fun. You're always doing
It
everything.
is fun, but it does have its double-edged sword.
yeah.
Do you think if maybe one of you was into like, I don't know, computer science and one of you was into this, do you think you would have tried to convince like, no, let's do radio or no,
I don't
let's do
think
computer
so.
science?
I think that
No.
Well, the thing is, like, we always look out for each other's happiness. If one day she tells me, Lala, I'm not happy anymore. I don't want to continue doing radio. I want to go, be a nun, or I don't know. I want to go into real estate. If that's gonna be her happiness, I'm never gonna hold her back from that.
Agreed. But I do feel like we would have been able to incorporate, whatever science fiction she was going to be doing into radio or whatever the case may be. I think that we would always work somehow hand to hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What advice would you give to anyone who wants to be a part of this industry?
First and
thick
foremost,
skin. You got to have thick skin.
skin.
You can't be so sensitive. Nowadays, you can't say anything without offending someone.
but you're gonna hear a lot
Tell
of
me about
no's before you hear one yes.
Get
So-
used to it. Like, the word no should be your best friend because you're going to hear it a lot before you actually get the yes.
Something, yeah.
It shouldn't be a discouraging word. It should be a word that's going to make you
you.
want to keep going and keep going. Like I said, thick skin.
And just be willing to, first of all, you have to really know what you want to do. Because many people, we have interns that will come in, they think they know what they want to do, but then they realize this isn't really for me, or maybe this aspect of radio, I'd rather go do sales in radio, or, do promotions in radio, not really be on air.
Or be a voiceover person.
So you have to really know what you want to do, stick to it, and be willing to put in
And
the
if you're in
work.
college, I would say start interning as soon as you get into college. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as you get in, and you're allowed, because I know there are certain ones where you could only be a junior or senior.
You know, a lot of like places, a lot of like they're cutting interns now though, which
Yes.
sucks.
It does suck.
But
That shouldn't be discouraging.
That's right. You
Right.
can find someone like you did right now, and you can figure it out.
Stalk them on the Instagram.
And you can figure it out.
It's true.
But I always said it. Don't wait till your senior year to A, figure out what you want to do in life,
Right.
and B, start interning. No, you need to start building your relationships and start connecting and networking with people within what you want to do as soon as you can.
One thing I also want to say is surround yourself with people you trust. Trust. Don't be giving out your ideas to everybody, because then they'll take them and run with it. You know what I mean?
That is so true.
It's a small circle, radio and TV and in life. It's a very small circle.
That's so
It's like a
true.
glove. Somehow you're connected to somebody. You know what I mean? So just be careful and protect your creativity.
Yeah. I like that.
And you also you have to start surrounding yourself with people that
Are positive.
are
Support
positive,
you.
that support you, and are just as ambitious as you are.
Yeah.
You stay away from the laziness and the ones that just want to go party it up and really don't have a clear vision for their future, because it's just going to bring you down.
That's true. Where do you ladies see yourself in 5 years?
Taking over the world.
Well, I
take me
definitely
with you.
see. I want to continue doing radio because that's her baby, and I also want to,
Go back into television.
maybe have her own sitcom, or maybe have her own like a combination of what Ellen does with a little sprinkle of Jimmy Fallon and Don Francisco.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What has been your worst experience in the industry? Worst and best? Well, you guys
worst.
probably had so many best moments.
I think the best moment I ever had was being able to talk to Robin Williams and making him laugh.
Really? What'd you
Yeah.
say?
I was interviewing him for a movie.
Man of the Year, I think
Right,
it was.
and I had a white wig on. I don't understand why.
Was it
And-
Halloween?
No, it was just, I guess, George Washington. I don't know what my mentality was, but he started acting like a Latino, and he was just cracking up. And for me to have made him laugh was epic. The worst.
Well, wait, for me, there's just so many. We've been able to interview so many people. We've experienced so many good times.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like go through all of them, and I don't know if I could.
I
pick
guess
one.
seeing ourselves on a billboard for the first time in Miami was amazing.
Yes,
we also
ma'am.
have a little bit. We have our names on a billboard here in New York. That's pretty cool.
That's
You know.
It's the silly, simple things, really.
Yeah, I can imagine. What about worse?
I'd
Or
rather not.
something that you're like, ugh.
Okay. No. So.
I'd rather not say mine. Go ahead.
So, two things. Actually, I'll say the one that was the worst. It was a concert that we were at, and we went backstage to do an interview with one of the artists whose name will remain
Silence.
silent
And basically, he locked us,
in the room and would not let us out.
and he wouldn't. He threw out his security, and the street teamers that were with us
we
weren't
were not
allowed in.
So we were banging on the door trying to get out.
Because this particular artist kept trying to invite us.
Invite us to his hotel room, and quite frankly, we weren't having any of it. So it was to a point where it started off as a great interview, and then it became very sour, and that has been the worst experience.
Yeah.
Where sometimes you're put in a situation.
But we handled it right.
Yes. We kept it cordial.
Kept
Nice.
it. Yeah, and we
Classy.
got
Classy.
and we
then
got
ran
out of it.
Yeah.
And then we were given an apology. So there you go.
So I think that's been the worst. We've been lucky. Luckily for us, we've been surrounded with people who, care about us. And I think it's also the way that we
carry
ourselves.
ourselves, that people know up to, the respect. Yeah, if you don't respect yourself, no one's going to respect
And
you.
and you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask. Do you guys wear the same outfit 24/7 all
No.
day, every day?
No, actually, we do like to dress the same. We are twins, so it's part of like the twin thing that we do.
Culture.
And
Yeah.
we're very close. We're very close as twins, but there are times where we don't. Like
Yesterday.
yesterday we were completely
Complete
different.
opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the girlier one? Both?
The thing
Thing
is,
is-
Lala likes to wear more like the pop-up colors. She'll wear the red lipstick. She'll wear the colorful shirt. I'm more of a neutral. Like I'll wear
Okay.
like the J-Lo neutral,
The bronze.
the
glowy
white
look.
and the blacks. That's
Yeah.
that's me. So that's the difference.
Who did you girls grow up like being inspired by or looking up to? Or even till this day, who's someone you admire?
I love. Well, I'm gonna talk first about Gloria Estefan and Emilio.
course.
They've been so successful in what they've done, and you don't ever hear anything bad about them. They've
Like
been
Celia
able,
Cruz.
That's so
and Celia Cruz también. So those three, and also Jennifer Lopez, because I'm a big fan of hers.
You cannot love her.
I love the way, professionally, I like how she's handled her
I agree,
career.
but we did grow up with Britney Spears and NSYNC, and watching Pitbull grow to what he's become now. To see him from where he started to where he is now is just amazing. And now we have a friendship. Who else? I love Usher,
There's just so
Oh, yeah,
many.
Usher's nice.
Yeah.
but if I had to say one, I think I would have to say Celia Cruz, because she was just very authentic.
I hear that.
And you never, ever heard anything negative.
That's true.
You just didn't.
Well, we don't hear anything negative about you guys either.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep it that way, hopefully.
You know what it is? It was our upbringing. Our parents were very strict. We could not do anything. Ask Meili. We couldn't go to dances. We couldn't do anything. So we kept focused. So it was.
But it was a
school,
plus.
dance.
Yeah. At the time, it was annoying because it's like, why can't I go to the school dance? Why can't I go to the football
Why
game?
can't I
Like,
have a boyfriend?
All my friends are there. But
Now
now,
it paid
looking back,
off.
I appreciate it because it kept me out of drama.
How proud are your parents now?
Super proud.
They're our number one fans.
Yeah. My dad till this day will take flyers and walk down like Bergerline Avenue in New Jersey and tell people to switch the station to KTU. So,
That's so sweet.
and my mom was
Aw.
always there for us. We had an event, she was there. Always,
Yeah.
always,
She is actually the one that always took us to every single event.
all the auditions, everything.
Yeah.
She'd do her hair.
Her makeup.
Do you girls have any last words? You were super sweet.
thank you.
Basically just
Learn everything you possibly can. If you're going to do radio, learn all aspects. Learn the boards, learn promotions, programming, sales, marketing. Learn it all because you're only going to benefit yourself.
you only have one life.
Yeah.
Okay? So live it doing something that you love
That's right.
and work hard at it. Because
There are no shortcuts.
None.
There are no shortcuts. And it's like what Pippo says. Paso corto,
Vita larga.
They even hit you with some Spanish right there, okay? Well, thank you girls so much. This is your girl Gigi Rivera, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, Lulu y Lala.
Thank you.
And make sure you guys tune in, KTU. Well, you guys have like different radio shows.
So if you're in New
Go
York,
ahead.
listen to 103.5 KTU, the beat of New York.
7 to midnight.
If you're in Miami, listen to 93.9 MIA.
7 to midnight.
And if you're in the Fort Myers, Naples area, then listen to Y100.1.
7 to midnight.
All right, thank you guys.